Okay, what I want to show you next is you can put the music in alphabetical order, or you can upload it from your UBS flash drive. Okay, hang on. Okay, so this is most recent. That's the category that it's putting the music in. Oh, sorry about that. Hold on. And then this is the alphabetical order. And then this is where you can import music. Now, I don't have any import music right now, so that's why it's giving me that notice. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to the stickers. Now you can put stickers or text over your video. These are standard stickers that SHAREfactory gives you to play with. You have your theme stickers, and you can also import images, again from your UBS flash drive. This is the text category. They have different variety of text that you can choose from. I'm just going to go ahead and use this one, and I'm just going to type hi. Here you can type your gamer name or whatever you want. And what transform means is that I can move it around the video. I can place it anywhere I like, and I'm using the R3 stick to move it around. Now what this does is it gives you a fade in. You can fade it out, you can have it medium fade, or you can have it a bold color. And here's your color. Okay, hue, you're not going to see any change on your text because you need to mess with the saturation. That is the second bar. So you can go and pick the color you want on the top, and then here you could turn it white to a darker color, or you can have it medium color. It's up to you, it's your preference. My advice is to put something up that your viewers can see. You don't want anything that is too bright or too faded. And then here you can just mess with if you want it black or you want it brighter. And then the last bar, which is capacity, that again is just the fade in, fade out type of thing. Now SHAREfactory does not have any functions for the text. You can't really fade in the text. You can't have the text changing different colors or anything like that. Now these color bars at the end, those are just colors I used previously. So since I used this color, now you see I have that same color on the bottom boxes here. Now I haven't really messed with this function, but what this is it makes your text have more of I guess a feel to it. It can make it a little bit on the 3D side. You could have it fancy. These are just different variety of fonts, styles that you can choose from. Me, I don't really mess with this function that much. They do have some nice ones though. Now the one thing about the text is that you cannot make it bigger than what it is. There's no function to where you can make the text larger. It's a standard text form. You use your cap button on your keyboard to make the text all in high letters, but you cannot make this high really big. Okay, so what I'm going to use is this one. This one is a little loud, but I'm just going to go ahead and play with it. Edit text, basically you can go back and change it. Now when you're doing this, you'll see your keyboard pop up, and then you pick the letters that you want, but right now you won't be able to see that on this video. And the reason why you're not going to see your keyboard on this video is because it's for your eyes only. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. Now that's delete a clip, but what I want to do is I want to show the layers. Now I'm going to move it a little bit on the timeline so I can put another text down. And this time I'm just going to just type hi again, but in lowercase letters, and use the angles. Now you can angle it to the left, or you could angle it back to the center, or you can angle it to the right. I'm going to keep it on the right. Now you can see I have the first hi that will appear, and then later on the timeline another one will appear. I can also delete these. I have to make sure the first hi is highlighted by an orange box. Once that happens, then I can go to delete text, and then I can delete it, and then I'll run it across until I see it again, and then do the exact same thing. Again, these texts, there is absolutely no animation to them. You can't have the text multicolor or anything like that. It does take a lot of process to even try to do that. So what I'm going to do right now is mess with the filters. Now what filters are is they turn any clip into black and white, or they invert the color, or they can change it all in red. I'm not going to mess with my main clip. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and mess with the star one that I have. Those are maybe a little bit too loud, but I'll go with the blue. And as you can see, now it is filtered. And I can also change the filter to another one. And I think this time I'm going to use the invert, and then change the dark colors light, and then the light colors dark. So that's now inverted filter. And then I'm going to go ahead and use red. That looks kind of cool. Looks like blood in a way. Now we're going to move on to add layout. Now what add layout means is it just adds a little touch, little, graphics to your clip. And there's a lot of them here. Usually I don't mess with anything like that. Now translation means like this clip, how is it going to translate into the other clip? So they have a lot of functions that you can use. There's animated ones. These are cinematic. And I always kind of like to use this one right here. Some of it has sound with it. So now we have that effect added, and it goes right into the other clip. Now this part always confuses me. I'm having difficulty trying to delete the translation. Now give me a minute. Again, I apologize for taking so long to just do this one simple task, because I don't really mess with my video this much. Okay, hang on. I did it before. And see, right now, as you can see, it's not highlighted. There we go. No, wait. Nope, that's not it. Hang on. I just want to change the translation thing. That is the filters. Hang on. It's still not highlighted. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. I think it has to be... You see that right there where it turns orange? Is that it? No. Hang on. Maybe... Nope. Maybe I have to make sure it's right in the middle. Whoops, hang on. Here? Maybe there? No, not there. Let's see. No. Right here? Okay, right there. There we go. Now I can change it. I apologize for being so confused. I remember it had to be either there, but no, it has to be here before the thing starts to appear, and then you can go in and change it. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, well, let me see. This is edit. Okay, so now the edit one pops up, and then I can go ahead and replace it or delete it or set volume. I'm going to go ahead and delete it. I apologize for that. That part always kind of confused me. So what we're going to do is we're moving on to actually editing the clip. Again, everything that we did with the commentary and the music, we're going to be doing here. That always confused me, that added translation part. Okay, so let's take a look at the video. Now we can split clip, trim, move, delete, clone clip, pan and zoom, and we can add text, edit filter, music, and settings. We're going to split this clip right here. And then again, as you can see, we have two of the same thing now. Now, it's weird because once you split the clip that has the effects, you notice that the new clip doesn't have it anymore. That will happen. Everything that you've done to the clip in front will not follow the clip behind it. Okay, so I kind of like the original clip. Hang on. So I might delete. I think I will. I think I will delete. But first, let's take a look at the trim. Now, this is a very long, huge, trimmed, animated clip that SHAREfactory has. So it stretches out to 14 minutes. Now you could always tell how many minutes a clip is by seeing the orange numbers that appear. 2 minutes and so seconds. So we're going to go ahead and delete this and then take us back to our original clip that we want. Okay, so this is time bender. We have split, and what I'm going to do is use time bender. Now what time bender is you can slow your video clip down or you can speed it up. And this is speeding up your clip. Anything to the right will make your clip go extremely fast. Anything to the left of time bender will make your clip go extremely slow. Now it will also increase the size of your clip when you do it in slow motion. Now every time you edit, there is a certain amount that you can do before SHAREfactory tells you, okay, you can't edit anymore. So keep that in mind. Now, you could also make your clip going and having it back to normal. But there's also another function that you can do, which is a little bit below when you go back into the time bender function. So when you hit the time bender and you slow the clip down, you can have it either go step or smooth. Now, smooth kind of puts a filter over your clip and it distorts the sound. So you notice we have like a dark ring around our clip. Step doesn't do that. Step keeps your clip clean and it does not mess with the sound at all. It just slows everything down. I always use step. It sounds better. Now, split clip, just like we did previously, we're going to do that here. We're going to split a clip. And we can delete it if we want. And then this is trim. Again, the exact same thing, using the L and R stick on your controller. You can give it more a precise editing function, but in this one you can actually see what you're doing. You can actually see it in the little tiny small videos on top, where it's going to end and where it's going to start, versus the stuff that we did with the music and the commentary. So we can move the clip as well, again using the L1 and R1, and we can move the clip anywhere we want on the timeline. And that's exactly what we're working on, is what they call a timeline. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. And clone clip basically means you take the clip that you have now and you make another copy of it on your timeline. Pan and zoom, I like this function, and it does exactly what it says. Zoom, you zoom into the clip. Pan, you move the clip around. So if there's something in the clip that you have that you want to zoom into, you can do that. You can frame it up. So right now this is the zoomed, panned clip, and then I'm going to show you the original clip. This is the original clip without the function. A lot of epic misses before I finally hit the tree. Now, again, this is text. You can put stickers on your video. You can even put your avatar that you're using for your profile. I'm going to go ahead and just take that and put it on there. Now, you have functions for your avatar. Again, I can move it around. I can figure out where I would like to have this avatar at. Picture of the avatar that I'm using right now. I could make it see-through, or I can keep it bold. And I can delete the sticker. Layers, again, I have to move it across the timeline before I go and put another sticker down. Go ahead and use the same one. Now the thing with the stickers is that you cannot make it, well, you actually can. See down at the bottom it says L1, R1. You can make the stickers larger or smaller. And I can't remember if you could do that to the text or not. I didn't check to see if that function was down there. You see at the bottom here you have different functions that you can use. And then again I could have it go to the left, I could have it centered, or move it to the right. Now if I wanted to delete any of these stickers, I have to make sure that they are highlighted in orange, and then I can delete it. Now music, the same thing we did earlier. Let's say I wanted some music in this clip and I wanted it on this timeline. Now here's the thing, the timeline is pretty small. The music is really, really large. It's a long type of music. So when you pick something that's really large and your clip is really small, what will happen is at the end you'll see this. Now if you were to go ahead and produce this, your audience would see this. And the reason why it's like that is because there's no clip there. So Sound Factory just put this at the end. So the music is too large for our video, and we're going to have to trim it down to where it can fit. So we won't have this here. So what we're going to do is we're going to split the clip, and we're going to find out where exactly it ends. So we still got a little bit left over. We have the music almost lined up with our video. And again, this is trimming the music. You can find where you would like the music to start and end. And again, you're using the L1, I'm sorry, I keep saying L1, the L and R stick on your controller. And then this is just moving the clip, moving the music how you would like it to come in. And still, we still get this little ending back here, which tells us that our clip is still too big. So we're going to go ahead and split it, and we're going to delete the access and see how it looks. Let's see, hang on. The volume, you can make it loud, you can turn it down. So if you're noticing that everything is kind of repeating itself, once you learn how to do one function in SHAREfactory, you'll be able to do it to all of it, to the commentary, to the music, to the text, as well as the video editing.